Absolutely delicious stuff right here. What are you guys up to, Mom? Just having some chicken soup. How's life, TikTok? You guys aren't having some soup? Why don't you guys eat on camera? It's fun. I got chicken soup here. There's some beautiful noodles in there. See that? Absolutely delicious. Everybody needs noodles in their life. You guys don't like noodles? Chicken noodle soup's the best, man. Hey, this is Greg from Poleshift Alert, man. Never know where I'm going to pop up. What's shaking? A lot of fun stuff going on in the world, isn't there? I'll tell you, Campbell's makes some good soup, you know. There's a lot of great soups out there if you think about it. I like chicken with rice soup. That's great too, right? Gotta love chicken with rice soup. I mean, and you think to yourself, you know, what would I do if I didn't have some chicken soup? What would you do if there was no more chicken soup? Have you put any thought into that, or are you just too busy shopping for Christmas presents? Because you know what I want for Christmas? A bunch of cans of chicken soup. Okay? As many as you want to give me. Now, of course, I'd like a Ferrari, but that ain't going to be that good at eating. So, God bless chicken soup. God bless you. God bless TikTok for taking away my 13,800 viewer site, my store, my 2 million views a week. Thanks a lot, man. You guys are all right. I ain't hating. Whatever. Be yourselves. I'm going to eat my chicken soup. All right. Now that we've gotten to the point that we realize that I'm basically a caveman, we can go through a couple points. We're Sasquatch. Straight up. Okay? Now, between you and me and the fence post, let's not let this get out of the... I'm a Sasquatch. Okay? Ugh. Okay? Now, why would I say I'm a Sasquatch? Well, because you're a Sasquatch too. Straight up. Now, according to Bashar, I mean, who's going to... The guy talks with his eyes closed. Who's going to argue with that guy? He's not even looking at you. Okay? So, he says that we would be Sasquatch had we not been intervened. Hey, whatever, bro. I mean, I know some people that look straight up like a Sasquatch right now. You know. But that's just me. Okay, so 46,459 years ago is when the Sphinx was really built, okay? And it was to let the enemies of those that built it know that they will not be intimidated. Straight up. Now, I think that's pretty interesting because I don't like being intimidated myself by clowns, especially people that are rich. You guys think that you have some automatic gene that you're smarter than us just because you've got money, which is an ill-conceived idea. Very short-sighted, in fact, knowing the fact that there's some pretty brilliant mother effers out there. Okay, bro? Now, what you're staring at is Planet Nibiru. You haven't ever seen that. Don't tell me you haven't, because it just got leaked to me. The Emerald Covenant is to restore Earth to its original state. The Emerald Covenant will be enacted. Mankind will not be allowed to destroy mankind. You will not be allowed to destroy others at will. No. Your fun and games are coming to a close. Now, there's around 3 million starseeds, according to extraterrestrials, which there have been over 100 types logged and accounted for that they either have captured or ran across. So they know there's at least 100 different kinds. Now, there's this project called Project Looking Glass, and I don't know a lot about all of these projects because I'm not a lunatic. It supposedly was the ability to see into the future to give billionaires an edge like they need one. You have a lot of money on your hands. You got a lot of money. You got an extra trillion laying around? No, you don't. So let's not pretend that we're the Trumps, because we're not rich. Okay, so there's this language called Anuhazi. Anuhazi was the first spoken language on Earth. Project Looking Glass was used to look into almost every and all scenarios like you would see in movies, war games, and such, to possibly look at scenarios that could happen to Earth, an asteroid hitting, us being flung out into space, a Poleshift, whatever. Multiple cataclysms and multiple different scenarios, an evil force taking over, an extraterrestrial invasion, whatever, multiple things. And the Project Looking Glass could only come to two possible conclusions. Either clearly the good one, where we survive and gain peace, or the bad one, where we don't survive. Now, there's a lot of races of extraterrestrials out there pulling against us because they're very angry that billionaires keep grabbing all of their tech. And now they can't even tell their ships from ours. They're really mad that we've gone too far. They don't like us being this advanced. They give us what they give us, and that's it. As far as AI, it's older than man and was given to us just recently by extraterrestrials. Do I look like I'm lying to you? Didn't think so. Because that's something that I don't ever do. But I just recently found out that if you are a member of a secret society, their pinnacle of coolness, their top thing that is sacred to them is lying. What? Thou shalt not lie is the 11th commandment. The 11th commandment. Thou shalt not lie. 12,800 years ago, Atlantis went under the ocean on Halloween. It's the reason for Halloween. It is the day Atlantis in Africa went under. And it is in Africa. Go to Facebook, Poleshift Alert, and see for yourself. Or go to poleshiftalert.com, or go to Poleshift Alert YouTube. You can't go to Poleshift Alert X because I left that hack site. And you can't go to Poleshift Alert TikTok with my 13,800 people and my 2 million views a week because they let somebody hack and steal it. I believe that a foreign country has already changed hands and has already taken care of a Poleshift Alerts algorithm. Even if it hasn't changed hands yet, I believe a different country has taken control of my absolutely terrible algorithm where I get 88 folks. Well, thanks a lot. Now they're begging me to go and try to get 5,000 fans. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not trying to sell one of your products. You can throw me off your site like you just did, like X just did, like Facebook just did. Do what you will. I shan't be stopped. Okay? Live it. Learn it. Know it. Alrighty, so what should we talk about? Or should we go get some more chicken soup, baby? Woo! So, now, back in the day when I started Poleshift Alert 7 years ago, before I had 700 million verified views, 2 billion most likely, but I don't have time to go through all that nonsense with you. I got a lot of views, just know that. Know that everything that you see is a lie. Know that there's been 6 resets. Know that 12,560 years ago, oceans moved. Note that Tartarian construction was around in 1448. Note that the kingdom of Quavaria used to be Alaska. Got a lot of cool stuff. Pumapunka is 15,000 years old. So let me see what we got here. 1688 map shows California as an island, and we were called Columbic Amerique Septentrional before they changed our name to Turtle Island. The United States used to be called Turtle Island. That's stupid, Joe. I'm glad you changed it. Hey, where are you guys from? Oh, I'm from Europe, bro. Where are you from? I'm from China. Where are you? I'm from Turtle Island, bro. Hell no. I would never say that. I would move straight up out of here. Please. Now, in 1594, there was no Great Lakes. Now, I have found out when the Great Lakes arrived, and it was from another gentleman here on TikTok. A lot of times, let's be honest, we'll take pieces of each other's information to advance our hypothesis, our scientific research, whatever. A lot of people think, well, God, this guy's joking around. Absolutely not. Because I have a cooler looking website than the guy standing next to me and I'm doing some wilder things doesn't mean anything. It just means that I'm trying to convey things to people in a different way. I don't want to be some boring jerk sitting at a desk talking to another boring jerk about a bunch of boring lies that they had to invent before the show. Everything I'm telling you is the God's honest truth as it be known to me. And I never lie, cheat, or steal. So, as a man with nothing to lose, I'm telling you everything I know about the potential Cataclysm Poleshift ELE event coming soon. Now, you guys have heard about Comma, CI, Atlas, and all this blah, blah, blah stuff. Now, Comet CI Atlas, oddly enough, is coming right from the same area from where the 7,000-year alignment happened in the book of Revelations. Now, it said that, behold, there will be a great wonder in the sky, and you'll see this thing waiting to snatch the young of Virgo as she gives birth. Now, everybody knows that this means that Saturn was going through the womb of Virgo in this alignment in the sky for 9 months, and that there was something being blocked out in Google Earth by a black box. And that right there is what was being blocked. Take a long look at it. Take a look at your doom. Take a look at ELE. Take a look at it. It's Armageddon, only real. Everybody loves Armageddon, bro. Bruce Willis, what? Ain't I as cool? Maybe not. I know I used to be on my other channel before you took it away. So it doesn't matter what you guys do. We've moved on. We've graduated from kiddie school TikTok. Okay. We moved on to the big dogs. Okay. We got no time to fool around with jive turkeys that cheat, lie, and steal and find that that's the pinnacle of their existence. I can't stand people that lie. And every time I'm lied to, I know it right when it's happening. And I just look at them and I go, you've just lost every ounce of respect that I would have had for you had you not gone there. Never lie. Ever. It's the pinnacle of disgust. Okay? Don't do it. Back in the day, there's a 1544 map and a 1614 map of America that shows America completely inhabited, with cities named New Grandia, New Spain, Florida, Numbra, Begar, Apache, Virginia, New France, Istalon, Chilaga, and Saganor. Now, we're going to change the subject to this. We're changing the subject a lot on Poleshift Alert because I'm just throwing out factoids. You know why? Because facts are fun. You didn't learn none of this stuff in high school. You didn't know there was an advanced civilization in America before we showed up. That America was completely packed hundreds of years before they said anyone was here. That Lewis and Clark did not go on a mission to find Indians and see buffalo. They were going to find everything that they had to bury, hide, cover, and steal from the previous civilization that had just been wiped out. Now, if you go on Poleshift Alert Facebook, you'll see one of the massive lake that was the size of Texas used to engulf all three Great Lakes, and then it drained out 10 years later, being to their form that they are today. You'll start to realize that our timeline is a lie. It's all a lie. Why? Because lying is the pinnacle of their triangle. It's what gets them off. They call it louche because they're not like you and me. Here's what I suggest to everybody. Go buy a bunch of bells. Yeah, like the ones in the church. Find them anywhere you can find them. Start grabbing bells and hiding them. And when you get scared, start ringing some bells. Okay? So, Poleshift Alert. It's a little darker today. We're a little sad. We got ruined up by TikTok. We got ruined by X. We got ruined by Facebook. And no one likes us anymore. Don't give a fuck who likes me, yo. I'll come out your ass next show. We'll find a way around your system, jackass. Just know that. This is a lot more fun than your dumbass goddamn podcasters that are out there running around pretending like they're some big shot talking to some jackass friend of theirs who handed them a bunch of bucks for a friggin' interview. That's all right. You guys are a clown show. You're on notice. I'm on your platform now. I'm coming for you. Every one of you. I'll be the biggest podcast on the planet soon. You can go ahead and roll those fucking numbers back all you want. Block me, ban me, shadow ban me. This site is the reason shadow banning was created. 2 billion views. Don't lie. You can't lie about it anymore. You got your ass handed to you, didn't you? All you billionaire elitists that handed me no money, kept all my money, robbed me and ruined me for 7 years. I told 2 billion people. That means I won and you lost because I wasn't in it for money. I was in it for my friends of humanity. I was in it for the birds and the bees and the spiders and the trees. And you was in it for greenbacks! We're going to remember that. They was in it for the bucks. They was in it for the bucks. You guys all got a number, don't you? I heard what yours was, sir. 2 billion, huh? Wow. Congratulations, bro. I hope it's worth it, man. In 1406, Joshua's long day occurred. That's when the sun stood still in the sky for a whole day. Just didn't move. According to other versions I've read, the sun came up, went all the way across the sky. Well, it stopped in the middle of the sky first for a while and then went down and then rose again and then came back up and there was a whole nother day. That could only happen because of Poleshift. Now everybody knows about the thing that they found in Germany that, forget what the hell they call that thing. Like I said, there are a lot of guys out there that know a lot more numbers. They know a lot more cool little sayings, science sayings, and guys that know all the astrological and astronomical, stuff because they went to college. I find all you guys a joke. Straight up. You're a joke! You were taught on a bed of lies. You want me to listen to your goddamn speech when you were taught a bunch of bullshit? Same shit we were taught in high school, all lies. Come on, man. So your degree based on lies makes me respect you? Well, I guess if the pinnacle of your existence is lying, then maybe. But to me, I find your degrees, your master's degree, and your doctorate degree a joke from a joke of a college, whether it be Harvard or Yale or Stanford. You're a joke. 26 dudes came out of one class in Stanford and became billionaires in a week. Hey, bro, what you doing? Oh, not too much, man. I just became a billionaire. How about you, bro? Oh, not doing much, man. That's so weird that you became a billionaire, man. I just became a billionaire too. Hey, man, what are you doing? Hey, nothing, man. I just became a billionaire. Really? 26 dudes out of the same class became billionaires. Some dude just got $1 trillion from a failing car company, and you guys don't have red alarms going off? I'm going to tell you guys something. And I want you to understand my goddamn words. And I'm going to go. Most of these people that you hold in such high esteem are not from here. Okay? Neither are you. You are from the constellation Lyra. You are the extraterrestrial. We're not from Earth. We were brought here. And the reason why we're different colors is because we all grew up on different planets in the same solar system. Okay? I look like the dude from the Planet of the Apes today at school. But whatever. At least my goddamn podcast isn't boring where I'm sitting at a desk staring at some jackass who's paid off by the CIA to tell me a bunch of bullshit. I find my website much more entertaining than your crap. You know why? Because it's legit. It's too legit to quit. Straight up. Way too legit to quit. I can't let you clown shows come in and grab all my shit after grabbing all my money and all my goddamn credit. What kind of a fool do you think you're dealing with? They apparently thought they was dealing with some clown. I'm a former radio DJ. I used to be on 2 radio stations. I had the #1 radio show in my state. I walked off the goddamn air in Seattle in the middle of the song, and you know why? Because I'm the fucking man. My rock band opened up for Judas Priest, Quiet Riot, Skid Row, Cinderella. I don't give a fuck what you think of me. And I don't care what TikTok or billionaires do to me. You're a joke. Does your band have 75 plays today? Your unsigned band that nobody's ever heard of? No, it don't. But mine does every day for 10 years straight. Like I've got 2 billion verifiable views that I'll show you all day long. I already showed them to Congress. Already showed them to Trump. They know that my website's the biggest goddamn thing since sliced bread. And I apologize that it is. I didn't mean to kick all your asses that bad. It's just what I do. I don't do #2. So you can tell everybody I got 1,500 goddamn fans if that's what you want. The second I can bust your goddamn numbers on here and prove them a lie, I'll be doing that next. So you better get out your calculators, TikTok, and start figuring out how to tell me how goddamn 26,000 people hit the like button when I got 4 people watching. Better find out a way to get a new calculator because the one you got don't add up. Your numbers just straight up never added up. But you know what does add up? You ruining a guy telling the truth. 21 trillion bucks you ripped off to build underground bunkers, and you didn't do it to take us. We're going to remember that too. All this stuff you're doing is going to come back to bite you straight up in your ass. And I can promise you this. On reset #7, no one will ever let billionaires take control of anything again. I wouldn't let you steer a fucking boat. Poleshift alert. We're #1. You're #none. See you soon. See you around. I'd stock up and prepare for a goddamn event. Because if you don't believe that one's coming, by all means, don't do nothing. Bang! We hooked you up. We gave it all we had. And you know what? That wasn't too bad. That was an all right little show. Okay?